Hi there. You are probably watching this because, like me, I couldn't ever find any information about the new Orca Zeal Perform wetsuit for swimming. I've just received mine. I'm very excited. I haven't opened it. It's literally come in the post. So I thought I'd unbox it, talk a little bit about my first reactions and obviously the experience of opening it for the first time. To give you a little bit of background, I've been swimming, I'm in my 50s, I've been swimming for the last sort of 6-8 years. Each year I generally focus on an outdoor swim. This year I'm doing Coniston end to end and I'm doing Windermere end to end as well. I swim 4-5 times a week, and I wouldn't say I'm the fastest, but I do enjoy swimming, and I've got a bit of a tummy on me, and the old what size wetsuit was also a factor for me. I'm moving on from my Orca TRN wetsuit, my old faithful, which I've had for at least 6 years. Fantastic wetsuit. It's coming to the end of its life, but I've loved it. And I've had the biggest one, the size 11 in that. Now, I wrote to Orca, gave them my dimensions. They came back slightly puzzled as to why I was swimming, but they actually suggested as well the size 11. So, you know, looks like that hasn't moved on at all. But let me open it up. Let's have a look at it. I'm very excited because this is obviously a wetsuit that is not only technology wise better than what I had, you know, in terms of this is a much newer suit and technology involved, but also it is up in terms of a performance grade from the TRN, and that was my dilemma as to where I went. Did I stay with the TRN or did I go for better? With my 2 big swims this year, I went better. So very exciting. This has come from Swim In, who send them from mainland Europe. So I've waited a week for this to arrive, but here it is, and I'm really hoping it is worth the wait. I'll just put my knife away. We don't want any accidents. Okay, so fairly standard box, size 11, Zeal Perform, the big boy suit. FINA approved, which I knew about. Doesn't really mean anything to me, but for those who are racing it will. Maximum flexibility, it says, Zeal Perform. The Zeal Perform is an open water wetsuit for expert swimmers looking for maximum flexibility and requiring low neutral buoyancy. That I felt was me. Right, here we go. Drum roll. Okay, so several packets of that to absorb any moisture. We don't want to eat those, we'll put them out of the way. We have register your open water wetsuit for access to exclusive benefits. I'll be doing that later and checking that out. So excited. Right, that is everything out of the box, down to one side. We have here various labels. We have the packet of gloves, which I understand come with it, to help us put the suit on and get our arms through the sleeves. I've never had those, so well, we'll see how that works when I actually put it on. Right, here we go. So my immediate observation is this feels like a thinner neoprene, which I was expecting to my TRN, and very much more flexible. I can definitely feel that. It would be a thinner neoprene on the arms than the old TRN that I had, but very definitely. And you can feel the difference in the neoprene between the forearm and then the flexibility around the armpit. But anyway, there you go, first observation. There's another arm, it's got 2, brilliant. They've rolled it up. Goes out of the way. Right, here we go. So, just turn it over. Well, maybe because it's new, but it certainly seems immediately to be a more smooth finished and slippy, if that's the right word, neoprene. It would be because it's new, but that's a whole new experience. A few wrinkles in it, but they will come out. I look after my wetsuit, so I'll be doing that. Arms, definitely thinner material. I'm very excited to get this out on the water. Similar sort of back zipper, which you can take off and pin to the back Velcro should you want to keep that out of the way. That's the same, but pin it together so it doesn't get caught on the inside. And again, you can feel the difference between the neoprene thicknesses as it goes down to the foot. Okay. I don't really know how to compare these other than this one seems rather more clunky now, my old one. In terms of size, similar in width, as I might expect from the same size, same organisation. Legs identical, so that feels me slightly thinner actually on the legs itself than the old TRN, but that's fine. It's more stretchy neoprene. Arms wise dimensions. So one of my fears was an 11 back when this was my TRN was made. Is it the same? Well, I would say on the arms actually look slightly wider there, but the same sort of length totally. So yeah, I was worried that an old TRN 11 might be different in size from the new, but this just feels beautiful. Going back to the back, so sensibly they've put a bit of rubber over that to stop it from sticking. I've got to say, one of the things I've always found on my other wetsuit is that the Velcro always stuck to the inside of the suit. This has their newer inside. If I get my old one open, it's well, actually no, it's a similar sort of material, just less thick. But I always found that my would catch on the inside and it's bubbled up as an effect because of the Velcro, but this won't be the case. Right, so we've got something here. I can put my name, could have put a key in it. I've never done that before, and someone has, I guess the size dimensions are on the inside there. I'm not too worried about that. This also has very thin, as the previous one did, neoprene around the neck, and it's finished in a very similar way. So really, it's down to the technology of the neoprene. Anyway, don't be scared. I'm going to show you me in it shortly. You'll see my odd shape and wonder whether I should be a swimmer as well. But I'll do that so you get a good feel. For all the people out there, similar dilemmas. Where do I go with a wetsuit? I like swimming. I'm not a classic swimmer shape, but is this the wetsuit for me? I'm very excited, and I'll let you know. Right, so as I promised, I'll put it on. See me in my full glory. It feels very similar to my TRN, although the arms feel very nice and flexible. It fits me in a very similar sort of way. They mentioned that I might have a bit of a pocket around the back, and it sits a little bit proud there. If not, in all other respects, it fits me. I am 1.82 meters tall. I've got a pretty big chest, as you can see, and I'm approximately 115 kilos, so quite a big person. The 11 is definitely the option that I needed. It's getting very hot in here, so I'm going to go and take it off pretty quickly, but it certainly feels how I'd hoped in terms of movability. I just hope it is even better in the water. Thank you. Good luck with your swims.